Hey folks, it is Dead Linux, and we'll be playing in Linux as soon as I can get my ears in. Oops, that's the wrong ear. Inappropriate. How y'all doing tonight? Welcome to your Monday. Typically we'd be doing we had been doing this for the past couple times, is doing a does it run on Linux sort of stream. And I think I'm going to retire that a little bit because I kind of did what I wanted to try and do with it. And did a couple streams with it, so we know we can do it. And they're out there. If it starts becoming really popular, I can do more, but it might be something I might just do as a 15-minute YouTube thing as opposed to making them full streams like I'm doing now. All these things I keep saying I'm going to move over to YouTube, and I never do. But I immediately beat it this time! No, I don't know. So tonight is, in kind of an honor of this being kind of the last of that series, I wanted to pick something weird, so I decided to pick Pro Pilkki 2. So tonight I'm going to ask and answer one final question in the same sort of vein as the YouTuber I always make mention of every time I say that, is I only want to ask and answer one simple question. Does Pro Pilkki 2 run on Linux? And I've done it before, so I know it does. Now we just have to see if it runs well. And if there's anything else we need to do with it. Because it might not run as well as I think it does. Pro Pilkki 2 is kind of an interesting beast, and I don't speak Finnish, so I don't know a whole lot about the backstory of where it came from. But it's an ice fishing game. It's been one of the quintessential ice fishing games available on PC and now mobile for years. And I kind of cut my teeth on streaming by playing Pro Pilkki 2 online on streams. And it's good stuff. It's fun. And so because I was ice fishing this weekend, I was actually out ice fishing this last weekend. Hey Raven, what's going on? Good to see you. I decided that I'm not done. I don't have the ice fishing bug hasn't left my system completely yet, so we're gonna play some tonight. As soon as I can figure my shit out here, just for whatever reason, I have everything backwards. I don't know what I was doing. But, yeah, it just didn't seem as loud as it normally does. Maybe I just don't have this cranked. It's not fully cranked. I don't have a fully cranked stream. There we go. I think that sounds okay. I'm up here. My face is up here. And it's off center anyway, so I don't really care. So yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to get set up before we do anything. I don't think so. I think everything else is good. So I will actually turn this down a little bit. I'll turn that down a little bit. And we'll get started. And then the other thing we're going to be watching for tonight is see if we run into our graphical fidelity issue, which was problematic the last time. I wonder, and I still don't know exactly what happened with it to make everything go, or to get the lag that I was seeing. But we had lag that I did not enjoy. So is it here? Let me just turn off the display compositor for right now. Oop, you don't like that at all, do you? Okay. Yeah, because now you can't render properly. Oh, because I need to change the window, I think. Shouldn't do this while I'm live. But it's never really stopped me before. Oh, now it looks like it's behaving. Oh, okay. That's fine. So we'll see if that makes any difference. So the graphical rendering, direct rendering on the streaming machine might help make sure this doesn't get to be a problem. If there's any other setting on this thing that might cause issues. We have a file output, album art cover. I don't think I have anything else that's really bad. No, I don't see anything. Profile? Nah. Yeah, everything looks fine. Just trying to make sure it doesn't become really sketchy. Okay. So, let's do this. And make sure... Is that not the right... Did I relabel things? No. Which... What am I doing with my life? Enable the 1.21 gigawatts mode. I'm gonna have to. Is it because I'm on the wrong... And the hybrid? Is this the problem? Interesting. I don't know what I was doing. Anyway, okay. Okay, so thank you, by the way, young Krish. I have a follow from 4 days ago. Appreciate the follow there. Let us see what we can see. So first things first, let's see what Pro Pilkki 2 looks like right now. See if anybody's actually installed it before. No, I haven't heard any rumors about Back to the Future 4. Is there seriously? So this time we're going to go a little bit different. We're going to do Pro Pilkki 2 Lutris. And I want to see if somebody actually created a script. Oh, you did. Oh, wonderful people. So that's for the 1.71 version. What's this other one? Oh, that's this. Okay, so that does have an installer. Apparently it was greenlit and Michael J. Fox is on board. Cool. Okay. Interesting. Well, that is kind of crazy. I'm not a big fan of bringing back all of these ancient IPs. Like, let them die in some ways. But I don't know. Pro Pilkki 2 is in the Microsoft Store now? We're not getting it from any store like that. We're getting it from kalasa.net because that's where you get the Pro Pilkki 2. It's the only way. Now there's 1.9. Or you can download the file for Windows 8, 7, and XP. Or I have to get it from here. But I don't want to get it from there. I'm going to get it from Lutris, I guess. So I guess we're going to run one of the older versions. But I don't want to do that. The link does not open. I guess we can run it from here. I mean, it will... What? This has gotten all of a sudden more complicated than I intended. What are my opinions on Jellyfish, the open source version of Plex? I didn't think Jellyfish was that much of a direct ripoff of Plex. So I didn't have any. I tried running it. I just I didn't like it as much. But then I don't use Plex for music. I use Plex for streaming only, and I use something else for music. And I was trying to use Jellyfish for music, so I don't know what it's like for other things. The other one like that I used to use all the time was Kodi. And Kodi was kind of one of the old school HTPC sort of platforms. So you had to have access to all these things. Like all the movie files had to basically be local. And then they started adding some plugins for Netflix and Pandora. I could never get them to work. But Jellyfish was fine for what it was, I guess. I just use Plex because it just seems like it's more available to me. But I could be wrong. We're going to try it and see if it downloads the newest version. We'll just see. I can't imagine the game has changed that much. Let's find out. So 5.2. Oh, okay. It's been a while. So let's read what the update was. So this game is available now on everything. It didn't used to be. Is there an AI penguin for the penguin family? Have apps or red hats? Oh, you mean an open source? Are you talking like a chat GPT sort of thing? Yeah, I believe there is. I couldn't tell you what the name of it is though. Is that what you're talking about? Elusive Smoke, hi. How are you? Good to see you. Let's see. Pro Pilkki update 2 version 1.9 has been published and will be available. Blah 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 blah. As soon as the internal review process for each store completes, version contains one new lake. Oh, it's got a new lake. Graphical improvements. We want that. Your personal record fish will now also have a photo and be shared with friends. Support for the Ukrainian language has also been added. Kinda? Good to see you. You're great. Okay, good. Traditional PC installer for okay, so we're gonna just try this, I think. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So if I do actually I can do it from Lutris directly. Let's go from here. Kinda is what the chat you. So I don't know what the name of it would be. No, I don't want to search from here. I want to search from this. There we go. Pro Pilkki 2. Doobie. There's 2 of them. Fuck. This one. Yes. I don't know. Maybe. Install. Sure. Install. But you're gonna try and download the version 1.7? Fine. Then we can play with the 1.9. I can download it and try and see if I can get that to run if this works just fine. I just want to use it through Lutris because that makes everything kind of just work. Because we do have to run this in Wine because it is a Windows program. But I have not been like Raven. I haven't been following a lot of that Chat GPT sort of open like AI stuff at all to see where like I see a bunch of stuff talking about it. I am completely behind the times as far as what that means, where it can be incorporated, who uses it, blah 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 blah. So I don't know. I think the last time I did this I had to do it and play on Linux maybe. Can't remember. English please. Thank you. Usage is allowed for private persons. All commercial use is strictly forbidden without a separate permission. Okay, so I'm not selling it. I'm playing it for private reasons, I think. I think this is okay. What do you think is going to happen when the status quo team, merges AI into the OS? I think I'm going to have to call it as I see it at that point. Because I don't know, to be honest, what that would look like. From a Linux perspective, no idea how anybody would be approaching that, and if they'd even want to. I mean, a lot of that stuff has already been kind of built in now anyway, because things like Cortana and Alexa and Google, like, they're already there. Now you just have to hook in this other big piece to make it even bigger. And then, you know, I think you're just going to get a lot more questions all the time from the OS asking things like, how do you feel today? And would you like me to do this for you? And I see you've been doing this and whatever. But I think it's a lot more possibility of violating people's privacy. There's the music. That's the music. Tap to continue. Sure. Let's go. Big screen. Yes. Excellent. Do some settings here. This looks better than even when I used to run it. Full 3D precision. High resolution? I guess? Yeah, this is much better. Let's see. Can we do that? Sure. You can still see, right? If I... Oh, I can't escape the... Uh-oh. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. That was a mistake. I tried to... Well... We'll just turn that annoying music off. Looks like you can't escape the screen when it's trying to do that, and I tried to do that, and now everything's fucked. Damn. Well, shit. Backspace. Yeah, that's a hard stop. There we go. Come on. Give me a terminal. Somebody. Actually, you probably got it, because it's not gonna... No supported mode signal. Did it actually kill? Oh, no, it locked me out, huh? Interesting. Okay. Well. We won't do that again. Do not exit the screen. We're playing Pro Pilkki 2. We'll see if this actually boots up again, or if I lost it. How would you like your temperature check today? Please select only orally, nasally, armpity, or anus. You have selected 4. You have selected all of the above. Yeah, I think that's going to be a little bit intense. We know what's best for you. I can't let you do that, Dave. Like, it would be the potential for all the things that we never wanted games to do, or never want games. We never wanted computers to do, to happen. I think is kind of what my take would be on it. I don't want to think that that cynically about it, though. Like, I want to be able to think that maybe this is the chance to actually have computers with soul, and then now human beings have to wake up and sort of realize what's going on with their world because they're faced with it and confronting it with their electronic baby. Their electronic brainchild is now asking questions that we don't answer because we're idiots. Maybe. I don't know. But I mean, it's not going to happen. But I can pretend. I'm going to actually, before I do that, let's do this. Let's kill Pretzel Rocks for now. Make that bigger, and then let me try it. Okay. Try us again. Would you like to play a game? Yeah, for those who remember that particular War Games reference. Okay. So, I have fucked around very little with any sort of multiplayer in this game because I don't like other people. Because I hate people. No, that's not true. But let's do player setup. Okay. Do I need to set up a player? Player name. Play as a guest. Player name. Actually, we'll just... do new. Because I think I need to be able to save my scores somewhere. Okay. select. And there's yeah, we're not gonna do a whole lot of this because one of the great things about this is the practice game. I mean, the single game and the cups and all that kind of stuff are fun if you really want to play against the clock. I don't. All I want to do is ice fish, and that's what we're gonna do today. Now I just have to remember any of these lakes at all. Let's see, we're gonna start in the morning in winter, so this should make things difficult. Not really. What was the one I liked? Actually, I'd like to find a river if we can, because those are kind of interesting. Ooh! Yeah, let's do this. I don't even remember what it is. Let's do it. We'll read the information about it. So, Le Mirampi, a small pond located between two bigger lakes, a stream of medium-sized water. Most common species are roach or perch, with competitions are seldom won with these. The bream and the silver breams gains much weight much faster. So we have bream, perch, roughy, roach, pike. It's okay. Bream are fine. I don't know if I want bream though. Let's try something a little bit more. Mary is just open ocean. This might be fine. What's this one? Kortejärvi is a small and shallow lake with relatively dark watercolor. Yada 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 yada. So we want to look at the Kortejärvi is good reputation as a fishing place to use rich pike and perch. High oxygen levels, some carp. Oh, cool. Alright, so we're gonna go for perch and pike. Let's do this one. This will be fun. Just remember, this is the only place on the map I can switch to the larger auger, because I always forget about that. Welcome to Pro Pilkki 2. Is that sound too... Is that too loud for everybody? We can zoom in, we can zoom out, and we can fish and stuff. Oh, there's wind though. Oof. We have, what's this? What? Are you kidding? We have first person view? We never had first person view. This is already so much better. It's almost already so much better. You think you act like a Sun Tzu and not poke the bear? But befriend the bear, for the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Well, we've got a lot of ways to go before we even know what's going to happen and see where it's getting incorporated into. Right now we need to watch all the big corporations kind of wave their dicks around and figure out what they want to do with it. And until that stops, we're not going to really know. What's this? Flashlight has no use in daylight. Oh, it's a flashlight. You can fish at night. Oh, they've done so much with this game. Okay, we want to go kind of... Oh, fuck it. We can go over in the deep end. But I think right here is where all the pike are going to hang out, because they're going to be right around here-ish. So welcome to Pro Pilkki 2. If you look at my YouTube, you will find that some of my most popular videos are of this video game. Because I was one of the few English speakers, I think, that played it. And really enjoyed it. And I only played single player. I played game maybe once or twice. I sucked completely. But for those picking this up, it is still... And I've played other fishing simulators and other ice fishing simulators. This is still one of the most fun and one of the most kind of open maps you really get. And the cool part of this gets to be bait selection and all this kind of stuff. But it is so incredibly relaxing, and the action on the ice rod is about what you'd expect. So let's punch down, shall we? I was doing this the other day, not with a hand auger. Pro Pilkki 2 says early access? Where does it say that? Where are you seeing that? This game has been around for like 20 years. Okay, so this is my... We'll do this I'll just show you this, what this is like, and you'll see kind of what I'm doing. So on the side here is the depth. We only have a foot of water here. Okay, this should be interesting. And then this is the hook. This is the grub we're using. We can change that with clicking any of these buttons. But then to start fishing, we just go bloop, and that's it. And there we go. And then we kind of just pop it around. And then you just get to learn Finnish. In the meantime, I don't even think there's any fish around here. So this is a spring bobber, if you're not familiar with the concept. And this is also a great way, if you're not familiar with what ice fishing really is, this is it. There's a lot of different equipment involved, and it's not your normal sort of thing. Now, I used to be able to turn it sideways. Can I still do that? Yeah, I can kind of... Is it this way? There was a way you could do it where we kind of turn the rod sideways, but I don't think we're going to get anything here. What I'm doing here, which looks fairly suggestive, is jigging. Random! When's the 500 billion hours stranded deep stream? It was last week. We already had it. It was 5,800,000,000 hours of stranded deep. No, it was only 2 hours. Ah, not a big publisher money. Here? On Pro Pilkki? No. This is about as indie as you get, but it's been very popular for a long time. I don't even, like I said, I don't know the complete story of it. No, this is stranded deep random. This is the the Finnish ice fishing version of stranded deep. At least I think it's Finnish. Nothing? Really? I would have thought something would be out here. Yeah, oh, totally is. This is the newest update. The new update. It's also extremely chill, which is why I like playing it. And if that, actually, can we control the wind noise a little bit? Sound volume. Let's turn it down just a tish. Because it's windy. There we go. Can you guys still hear that wind in the background? Maybe you can't. Stranded in the not so deep. Yeah, we're in a foot of water here. This is how stranded deep we are. But it runs on Linux for sure. And this is the Windows version. Alright, let's say fuck this. And let's move over to... we are in the very, very narrow. So I want to kind of get, like, yonder. But how is everybody doing tonight? How's your Mondays so far going? How was your weekend? Did everybody have a good weekend? That dihydrogen monoxide won't aid you? How dare you speak of these technical terms? Like water. I mean... Wait. No, open up. Punch. Love that sound. But it might aid you. It might still aid you. Oh, you're talking about Timefall. I finally got the ref. Jeez, it's obviously been a while since I've played Death Stranding. Wow, we're still in really... How far did I go where I go? I didn't go anywhere, did I? Okay, let's go... I don't want to be here. Pull up. Let's do... Go back to... No, go back to... No, here. What am I trying to do? Go back to the map. Not the map. Go back to the thing. There we go. I want to go here. I want to go just deep enough. You can die from acute dihydrogen monoxide poisoning. Yes, you can. I think we call that... You can call it drowning, but then we're going to have the people weigh in here and say, well, actually, you can also die of water poisoning by drinking too much water. It's true. Yes, it is true. Thank you for adding those details, because we need to know that, but... I'm just kidding. I'm just being a shit. I'll also tell you right now, I'll bet you I'm the only person on Twitch playing this game, which will piss everybody off. Okay, so you need to hydrate. Oh, I might have to get water soon. Thanks for that, Random. Thank you very much. There's a court case in California. They were giving what? Where they were giving away a Nintendo Wii for the person who held their Wii the longest. Oh, jeez. And somebody probably died? Is that where we're going with this? Why can't I get to the deeper water? Am I just not in the rights? So this is really not that deep, huh? Okay. So let's just... No, I guess we'll just go here. That's insane. Oh, sorry. Punch. There's a shortcut key, I think, for doing this too. I have not played this on mobile. It is available on all mobile devices, I think for free. I do not know how it plays on mobile because the biggest problem with it, I would say, is the jigging action. Okay, I think we can do this. Let's do a new one though. So we'll take another little red grub. Those are grubs that are colored on purpose. We put them on the hook. I can thread them all the way through if I want, but I don't ever do that. I just make sure the point is actually out a little bit. Everything in this game probably has a benefit or a use, so you can't really take anything for granted, which is one of the things I really like about it, but you also have to be a fan of ice fishing to know it. And I am, so makes sense. If we're going for pike, they're probably right here. If there are any. But we're in the middle of winter. They still could be right here. But there's snow cover. They won't see anything. They might still see it. We'll see. We'll see what we pick up. Usually it'll also give you a sort of a... Oh yeah, it does. It's giving you that at the top. So right here is the weather, and that'll change during the day. So like even as you're playing, weather will change, wind will change direction. Negative 12 degrees Celsius. So that's going to be, it's got to be like 30 degrees out. A little below 30, 20 to 30 degrees, I think. So nice day. Very pleasant. I was actually fishing in negative like 20 degree weather on Saturday. Your woman was unlifted due to acute. Oh no, because they were trying to hold their weed the longest and got water intoxication? Jesus. Oh, people, don't play with your bodies like that. That's not how that works. Oh, I don't think we're going to be getting the big pike here. We might. Not seeing any hits. So we'll switch bait quick. Let's see what we got. Reel up. And then we will switch this over to bloodworms because I always seem to have better luck with that. And if this doesn't work, we'll go seriously deep and we'll see if we can get something else. Aha! Somebody liked it. Somebody liked the bloodworms. Come on. Come on. I saw you liked it. Come on. You want it. Somebody wanted it. Somebody wanted it. The coroner concluded the salinity was required for... Conclude the salinity that required for life to exist was unbalanced, so... Yeah. The salinity that's required for life to exist. I gotcha. Because you're completely wiped out of electrolytes and everything starts to go terribly, terribly wrong. We can also switch rods here in a second. I gotta get this out a little bit more. Oh, somebody did. Ooh, come on. Somebody's picking at it. There's a fish right there, I swear. I think I missed my opportunity. Which means... I lost my bait, probably. We'll find out here shortly. Nope, it's still there. So let's give it another shot. And then if this doesn't work, then we'll switch up to a lighter rod and see what happens. It's not clean. There's still bait on there. Very little. Ooh, come on. Come on. Oh, there we go. Come on. Needs a bigger rod. There are different rods in this game, but they're not what you think they are. I mean, they're very traditional ice fishing rods. They're not like your Rapalas, your Shimano reels, your I can't even think of my brand names now. Shakespeare. That was the other one I was trying to think of. Okay, fuck it. Let's try a different rod and see what we can get. And you're right. There it is. There is a clean hook. Let's change to... Okay, so these go lighter to heaviest. Let's go to the lighter one here. You don't do sport? Gaming is a sport. You game. Okay, let's see. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, I thought it was smaller. Little tiny guy. So roughy? Perch. Not bad. Little tiny perch. So there's perch right here. Cool. Let's toss you back down. Let's see how many other we got. They'll usually get it right in the drop. No? There's the one perch in this entire lake. Really? There we go. Oh, traditional masculine sports like these? Like fishing? I don't know why. Fishing has always really appealed to me because of the biology thing, I think. Of it. It gives me the chance to play with water. I always wanted to be a marine biologist when I was younger. So this is like the armchair way of becoming a marine biologist and interacting with fish and playing with them. So it's the only one I really get to. I've hunted once in my life. Enjoyed it. It was fine. But like other sort of outdoor sort of sportsy stuff, I typically am not. I mean, I know enough to know what people talk about. That's about all. We're picking up all these little tiny guys. Okay. We'll do one more and then we'll move spots and see if we can get something else. And this poor grub has just been overused. I'll replace you. You only get so many. So the idea behind this is that you only have so much bait. Changing bait and changing rods and changing location all take time, and you only have so much time. And so if you're in a competition, you have to see how many fish you catch and how many pounds you can catch within the time limit before the other person turns in. So that's kind of where the competition parts comes in. And if you know the area... Oh, I missed it. If you know the lake better, that's where practicing helps, then you know where to go right away. There we go. The cacophonies of me's in my head won't let me stop and fish. You used to be a... Oh, you used to be a Boy Scout, so you understand fishing tournaments? Gotcha. I never was... Oh no, I was a Cub Scout. Never became a Boy Scout. I don't know why. Just didn't have the patience. By the way, I know we don't have a whole lot of action on screen, so it doesn't probably lag too much, but let me know if it does get laggy, or if it starts looking like PowerPoint the game. But now it's just so slow that I probably don't even worry about it. Okay, we got a couple there. Let's see what else we've got. Let's just fucking go in the middle of the damn lake. Look, and the trees move in the wind. Like, this little game is just absolutely adorable. I've loved it for years. So we're going to go yonder. Technically, also to make it in the Boy Scouts, you left... Oh, you also left in the Cub Scouts? Oh, you didn't make it that far either? Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't in it very long. And... Oh, we got to go for the bird's eye view. Oh, don't tell me you're going to move the instant you dig that hole now. You are. That's not what I wanted you to do. Hole. Here we go. Like, the graphics are not going to win any competitions, but who cares? We blow nah, son. Let's go for the heavier rod, because we're going to have problems now, I think. And we're going to try bloodworms first, because they're easy. Biggest fish was 30 grams? Here? I haven't caught that. We're still in very shallow water. Okay, nothing on the drop, so no perch. I thought we'd be in deeper water. Oh, Weebelos. That's right, I remember those. I remember that being a group when I was growing up of Cub Scout-like things. Don't make me get the shrimp hook out! Where the hell are we anyway? See, it's hard to tell because the crosshairs kind of tell you where you are, but I've got to basically go straight down from my position. Sure, okay, so there's a couple people punching holes there. Let's go here-ish. It's a bit of a jog, but it'll get there. If you're having fish problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 beavers and tilapia in one. Really? How long did it take you to put that together? Or are you just that good that you just whipped that together that quickly? God, the genius I am surrounded by on this stream some days boggles the mind. Well done, sir. Well done. Alright, punch. But yeah, so this is going to be the last sort of stream of yes-ish. Of sort of does it run on Linux kind of stuff. And then I'm going to try and see if I can pick up a game that will be kind of filling in the Monday slot. I don't know what that's going to be. Stranded Deep is already going to be on Thursday for a while. And so this is a little deeper yet, but I wanted to get kind of like decent water, but whatever. That's for me there. So I'm going to start looking for a game that will actually be able to play all the way through. Another one. So we'll have a couple games to go back and forth. Core Keeper? I was thinking of something that would be more... Well, maybe. You know, I kind of want to do something like that. I was thinking about My Time in Sandrock, too, to be honest. Because that looked really good. Core Keeper, I feel like we'd be playing that for years. Because it's not done yet. Unknown Soul? What? Thank you for redeeming a hydrate, brother. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Happy New Year. Do not feel like you need to drop everything and like, oh, I've got to chat. No, I appreciate the hydrate, brother. You're alive, barely, but alive. Oh, no. Oh. Well, good to see you. Everybody, Unknown Soul is a former fellow streamer. Not former. You're still there. You just said you're barely alive. That counts. A fellow streamer for years and years and years. Final Fantasy for sure, among many other things. And also across the pond. And we'll go with another hydrate. See, I'm already burping. That's not me. That's the guy on screen. Multitask 2 games at the same time. I don't do that. No. There's a lot of people like constant stimulation kind of play all this stuff at once, and I cannot do those things at all. So it's a one game. I'm a one game pony for me. Okay. Do you just not want what I'm giving? Does it not want the bleached out grub? Maybe it doesn't like the color. Okay, so let's get some interesting stuff going on here. Work is wiping you out these days. Oh no. Well, you got a promotion. Well, congratulations. But then if you're learning a complete new job position, then that's tough, dude. I completely understand that. It took me about 3 years before I started getting back into streaming, really, with the job I'm at. Because that was just too much for me to learn and too much for me to keep up with, so... Excuse me! I can appreciate that a lot. 10 games at the same time? Are you out of your mind? I'm going to switch to gold. I feel like gold is a good color. What the hell did you just do? Did you just clip something? You clipped something. By the way, I do think the clip command is now working. It will be 30 seconds past where you're at. So if you see something and you catch it quick enough, you should be able to catch the clip. What did you do? Fish puns? If you're having fish problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 beavers and tilapia in one. Really? How long did it take you to put that together? Is that really how I looked at you? I'm so sorry. You got a lot to learn, and what makes it worse is two people who know the stuff you need to know are leaving. So you have like a month to learn a lot, and you'll still be swimming. Oh, I've done that. Well, I'm hoping you're enjoying it. I hope it's a good move. Because that's tough stuff, man. That's tough stuff. I completely understand. But like how long does it take people to get up to speed on the position? Is it normally supposed to be pretty hard, or maybe you can get up to speed in a couple months? Or I mean, you say you have a month to learn a lot, right? So I guess you won't get the time to find out. More money at least, and move into management. That's good. Put some away. Colac7, what's going on? Fishing, eh? Catch anything? Yes, actually we do. We have caught some fish. I can't click to show you, but they're up here. We got a perch and a roughy, 2 pieces. It doesn't say how big they are. Very, very tiny. Very, very tiny. Where do you want me to drop the link to in the boneyard? You can put it under memes and funny stuff if you want to. Otherwise, I'll see it on the Twitch channel. Or wherever you think is best, Raven. I think that's fine. I don't normally post or collect clips. Okay, we'll switch the bait up. Oops. Go up. I forgot how to play this. Just wasting my baits. Give me... No. There we go. Kind of want to... Ooh, we could use one of these guys. That might work. Let's use you and see how you do. Anyway, just want to stop by and say hello. Got to be up in less than 8 hours for your next shift. Oh, God. Have a good one. You too, Soul. Good to see you, man. Have a great night. Sleep well. Get some good rest. And good luck in your new position, sir. Good luck and congratulations. Couldn't happen to a nicer chap. Really. 30 grams. 30 grams. Well, I think you need a few more if you want dinner. Yeah. I'm working really hard here on trying to get things done. So we'll just drop you down. We'll see if this does any work. This one's a lure, so we have to work it a little bit more. Yeah, that fish one kind of sprawled out of nowhere. You know what we call that? Genius? We call that genius. It's called genius, Raven. Genius. What did you say? You see, it's genius. You go into the camera, you look and you say, I just thought that up just now. This is how good I am. I'm Raven Moon. I'm genius. That's how you're supposed to do it. You see? I don't have my zoom command set up. Eek. There. Go down. So I can slouch on stream. Not even a nibble. Nobody even wants to touch it. I'm out of water. Watch the rod for me. I'll be right back. Just yank it out of the hole if you see something come up. You will now prostrate yourself to the knowledge that came from the greater squirrel father. Yes! Shiny, shiny trinkets. So, what do I do with my 1,500 channel points? You put them all into hydrate? You could. There is a limit on them. There are many, well, not many others. There's other things you can redeem your points for. You don't have to just throw them all into hydrate. Although most people like to do it because they think it's funny you have to get up and pee all the time. This is not what I thought it would be. So, we are in, yeah, we're in the deepest part. I thought it would be deeper. Let's go just, okay, we are here. So, straight out from whatever that green thing is, and then a little bit to the south. So, is that where we are? Not especially. Well, and it doesn't show. Those are only if you're actually competing. Fuck. Maybe. Well, let's see where everybody else has been going. So they've been going down the middle there. No one's been up there to fish the other side? Okay. So... Try right there. You will humble yourself to be a conduit. That's what she said. What? Looks like northern Sweden. I swear this is based in Finland, but maybe I'm wrong. The lake, I can tell you which lake it is. Lake info is right here. So we're on Kortejärvi. I'm probably saying that wrong. Crucian carp is in here. We've caught perch, we've caught pike, or we've caught perch, we've caught roughy. Let's see. Good reputation for fishing, rich pike and perch. High oxygen level in the water keeps the pike active. Some carp species exist in the lake. So, because of the flat depth profile, the shoreline is weedy. So, yeah, it doesn't really tell you where, but that's where we're finding it. Punch! You were close? I could be wrong. I thought this game was based in Sweden or Finland, but Scandinavian for sure. Definitely. I don't want to use this. We're going to go back to using bait. We're still not in any deeper water yet. Let's use silver. Does that sound Finland? Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't. I couldn't tell. Yeah, sure. Yeah, yep, I agree. I have no clue. No clue whatsoever. Give me just a second here. Just notice my camera is just kind of crappy. Why? That's fine. We can actually zoom this in a little bit. Oh, it is zoomed. Okay. Then make this a little bit more. There. A little bit more color. Oh, I know. I forgot to. I know I didn't. What I didn't do? I didn't turn the lights on in the background. Give me just a second here. Oh, but fish while you're at it. Catch something. I was gonna turn these guys on. Said these on before. There we are. That's a little bit more interesting. Now I look like a real streamer. I have my streamer lights on in the background. So it is Finland. Okay. Cool! Well, then you'll see them all. There's about 50 lakes in this, and they've used to add them more as time went along. Another hydrate. See, this is what I mean. This is exactly what happens. It's the hydrates. But there is a limit. Oh! Did you see the fish that streamed playing Pokemon? No, I heard about that though. Wasn't it like they had the aquarium hooked up to certain actions or something like that? I don't even know how the hell they did it, but I remember hearing something about it. That was a while back, wasn't it? That was like when the Twitch plays Pokemon kind of thing started like fizzling out, and so people started doing all sorts of random stuff with it. Remember correctly? Okay, so if that's the case, the game crashed and they bought a bunch of shit on the East shop and exposed their master's credit card to the stream. Really? How could you do that? How does that even work? Like, how do you do that? I just... bloodworms are actually what's working for us here, so... Never leave fish to find fish. And what am I doing? Leaving fish to find fish. Yep. There we go. I get so worried about that kind of shit. Because I keep thinking that's going to be me one of these days. Exposing God knows what. There's a camera and it's connected to the keyboard. The fish swim to the spot in the keyboard, apparently. The fish swim to the spot in the keyboard? Really? Interesting. Oh! Yeah. Huh. Oh, very interesting. That sounds pretty trippy. There. Oh. Who's that? Oh, that's like more fish than we've caught all day. Okay. It's optical, like they have a swim in a certain area they're going to on the keypad. Oh, okay. So they spray the optical keyboard into the tank so the fish can actually access the... Aha! 18 grams, not bad. We can throw away the other fish we have. Bloodworms. Bloodworms were the way to go. Actually, I should check. Can you guys hear the wind in the background here? Or can you hear him snorting every once in a while? I feel like you're not getting the full Pro Pilkki experience without the wind and the snorting of snot. Not the best if you have an RSI issue. Something was there. Oh. Fuck. Almost had it. You're off? You're gonna watch some TV show or something? Alright. Well, have a good one. And you redeem a hydrant before the end. Well, thanks for stopping in, Random. Good to see you. We will see you later. More Stranded Deep on Thursday. Oop, shit. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Come on. I saw you. You were there. Fuck it. Okay. Do 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 do. So I was hoping like the wind in the background would be very relaxing. Otherwise, there was a link to New York Times piece about the event. Oh, there was a New York Times. There's a link to a New York Times piece about the event. Oh, that was a link to the New York Times. YouTuber Mutakimaru baffles internet by having fish play Pokemon. Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, all right. I gotcha. I think our bait's probably gone. Definitely bloodworms, though. I always have better luck with bloodworms. I don't know why. On this game. Sometimes I catch it on the drop. That's why I'm always watching it right when it goes down. Seemed like they were higher in the water column. Oh, there we go. That's a bigger one. No, it's not. I'm a liar. We're all about the bass, no mollusks. Dude. Well played. Well played. Biggest fish, 30 grams. What is that? What is that in ounces? 1? 2, I think. I think it's a whole 2 ounces. I'm not sure. These are very tiny fish in this particular area. 30 grams, 2 ounces. Nope, you're right. It's like an ounce. That was an ounce fish. We have ounces of fish. Whole ounces of fish. Which is why I have the lightest rod in the game right now. That's also why we're not catching any bigger fish, because the bigger fish were here, we wouldn't be getting these little guys. And vice versa, I would think. Because that's like a natural progression. Okay, let's change lakes. So we'll try. Yeah, we've only got 39 grams of fish. That's not exactly going to win us anything. So we clearly need to practice more. Light Rod was your stripper name? Very funny. We'll try in the spring. It's always easier in spring anyway. Was this one of the lakes I liked? I think so. They don't... Do they? So if we look at the info, they tell us and they show us the topo map. Chances of catching pike are also very high. Maybe. I think Nemus Yarvit I always liked. Yeah, Nemus Yarvit was always a fun one. Because we can get rainbow trout and brook trout. This is actually what I was fishing for this weekend, was rainbow trout. And did catch some, thank you very much. So let's do this one. And we'll do it in the spring. So we should get a run. Yeah, we want to go like yonder, I think. Oh, wait. Wait. Go back. Go back. Change the auger. There we go. There's 2 ice augers in this game. One of them is a lot smaller than the other one. And the smaller one, you can drill holes faster, but you have the chance of losing larger fish. Since we're in the practice mode, I just use the large auger all the time anyway. So. Very slim. Are you thinking about going to TwitchCon, Raven? Because I'd kind of given up on it. It all depends on... it depends on who's going, I guess. But it would have to really be... Like, Raven, I love you, but it'd have to be more... I'd have to be able to see... it'd have to be like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see a bunch of people there. Then maybe I'd consider it, but I don't know. So, it's a slim chance. Slim to none, to be honest. But we'll see. I mean, the The gates have not closed on that concept yet. And I want to be in a little deeper water, to be honest. So there's a drop off like here-ish, I think. Let's start the party. Well, hey man, if you definitely are planning on going, then I'll have to start considering. Because there ain't no party like a Raven Moon party. Because Raven Moon party don't stop. Isn't that how the song goes? I'm going to... I feel lucky. Yeah, let's use some... Not the shrimp. Let's use the trout bait. We'll see. We'll get Afro. You think so? And the day spring. This is one of the heavier rods, so this one's a lot stiffer. So we're going a lot more for like larger trout sort of thing is what I'm aiming for, but probably won't get it. But we're fishing in spring, so they should be technically more active. But you can see that the action on this one, the rod's action is actually very, very stiff, so it's harder to tell what's there. But we shall see. Okay. No. Whoa, easy, buddy. Though what he says is probably an indicator of something, but you got me what that would be. But I don't know. And if I did go out there, would it be just for a day? If it'd probably be for a couple days before and a couple days after, because I've still got family out in San Diego. So it would be ideal to catch them, but I don't know. I don't know. We shall see. Yeah, it's a raven. Raven. I think it's a crow. In the background, anyway. Nothing. Okay, fine. Fine. Have it your way. We'll try. And Madam Secretary, huh? That sounds cool. That sounds like fun. Let's see. I remember when I first started playing this. No instructions, no idea what it was doing. I got so frustrated all the time. And this game helped teach me a lot of patience. Not that it makes it worthwhile either. The cause were not up to snuff. You're right. It's true. That's an excellent point. I take it back. Okay. Let's see. I have to start thinking smart. So it's snowing. So that means it'll be dark. So I need something brighter. Let's try something with a little reflection on it. That looks good. So flash and dazzle. And of course we'll go with the old trustworthy bloodworm. Drop it down to the bottom. There we go. Oh, okay. Somebody liked it. Perch. Not bad. Not big, but perch. Their depiction of Kawanese approaches. I don't think... Is that... Kawanese as in cawing? As in raven language? As in that language? Goodness. So if there's some perch here, then there are probably bigger perch here then too. Maybe. We'll see. I should have put on the stream. It's a chill stream. Get it? Because we're on the ice and it's cold. Okay, we'll see if we can get one more out of this spot, and then we'll move on to a different spot, because I want to see what we can get for some bigger fish out of here, because bigger fish are actually really fun if you can hook into them and get on top of them, because they respond to the bigger rods. You think that snow joke blew over a little too harshly? I can't think of a better. I can't pun that one. Damn it. See if somebody followed it up. Nothing, huh? I'm also not jigging like a fool like I should be, but we're getting pretty good hits on the drop, so. Which is what I wanted. I'm also using like old used bait, so probably not very appealing at all. Or it's gone. Yeah, it's washed out and bleached and everything. Yeah, okay. So I just need to keep going a little bit further down. People are on the edges there. I mean, with no buffalo and they're 50 feet. I mean, with no buffalo and they're 50 feet in one weekend. What? What are you talking about? 50 feet what? In one weekend? Oh. Buffalo is, yeah, I've heard that before, yeah. My brain is not ready for that kind of action. Ooh, we're in deep water. Cool. Okay. Let's see if this does a little bit better. What I'm hoping is our line gets snapped by something huge. Oh, there's something on the bottom. My brain is not stranded in the deep, no. Now, I don't have to do anything when it's actually reeling in, so there's just a good chance we lose it. What's this? That's another... There's perch that deep right now? Alright, fine. We can keep doing this. That's fine. Oh. Yeah, is it the biggest so far? 38 grams? Wow, we're really coming home. I swear it does start putting pounds in if it is a fish of some poundage. I swear it does. You don't want to hear about penguins' parents and what they do in the nest. What? Well, we can find out. The cow is talking smack. Metric system here. You're good with grams. Okay, well, we'll keep with this. They're going to be double digits. We'll try to get to those double-digit gram numbers, but I don't promise anything. I think it does use pounds, though. Or at least I feel like I can flip it up. Maybe not. Crow. You don't hear the crow talking smack. Oh, you're talking to the crow in the background. I got it, Raven. I get it now. You're making friends with the local fauna. Okay, it's a little bit more sensitive. Well, we're deep enough. This might be... Okay, we're going to see if we can go for... I don't know if trout would be on the bottom, but we're going to find out. Cloudy, snowy, it's warm, it's 0. You'd think they'd be a lot more on the move. Maybe they're closer to the surface, but we will find out using one of the heavier rods. Bless you. So, shrimp it is. Your Celsius is degrees and grams is weight. You're going into kilos. Maybe. What, is that how that works? What do you mean? I'm confused. No, I gotcha. Okay. Let's just see what we get here. If anything. See, I play games that appeal to all nations somehow. 12 parsecs? Parsecs is a measurement of, is a unit of distance. It's not a speed. Oh wait, what? Oh yeah, I guess then that would work. So let's just see what happens if we slowly bring this guy up. Anybody even cares? That'd be a nope. But in hyperspace, everything is the same speed. It's just a difference of distance. Well, that's convenient. Is that the truth? Hang on, I'm gonna get out my spring scale and we'll figure it out. I don't want to use this one. I want to use something fun, like this. That's the only thing. I shouldn't have gone with the improved graphics because then we could see everything up close. Oh, you really do this, huh? Okay, we can try this one. I don't think this is gonna get us anything. Because this is still on the heavy rod. So this isn't gonna... This ain't gonna do shit, but we'll find out. Oh, what the? There's something there mid-water? And it's still going down. Okay, we got something. Hey, we might get over Grant. Fish got away. Bullshit. Okay, we know what we're doing then. Okay, so let's put another one on there. Actually, let's put shrimp on there. Give it something to shoot for. No, it usually remembers your distance. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna reel up and down a little bit so we get a little bit of an artificial drop. Something came through though, so we definitely had something, but maybe it didn't want. But maybe I need to put the worms back on there. I don't know. Doesn't like the shrimp. Something's not following it up. Okay. The standard Cecil run is 24 parsecs. 24 parsecs long. Wide. Maybe it's all the way down. We'll see. Just fish right on the bottom and see what we get. Oh, you know what it probably was carp. I'll betcha. I haven't caught a carp in this game. Fine. We're going to switch back to what we had that did work, that had fish, that bit on it, that was fairly large. We'll try this again. Never, I don't know, never do something. Okay, so you, and you. Zoom, 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 zoom. Okay, we'll reel up a little bit because it was like right mid-water where we had this hits. So I wonder if we'll get it again. Known shipping routes were 30 at the short end. Do you know your Star Wars? Well, well done. Let's see if I can do the same tactic I did before and get away with it. So all I did was go up high, reel in, and then drop down pretty quick. You know the holy trinity of track gates and wars? Track gates? Yeah, there's another one. I don't know what he was saying. Must have just gotten lucky off that one hit. Maybe I snagged something. I don't know. Okay. Let's take this. Use this? Can I use a smelt hook? This seems a little bit overkill. Yep, now we're going for actual, like, anything else. So we'll go down to the bottom. Go about a foot up. That's probably not a foot, but... And now we shall see. What the hell is that streamer doing? Well, you know, it's a new type of MMO. All the other players are fish, which is why they're avoiding him like the plague. What? Yes, that's exactly what it is. Babylon 5 is flooding out there as well. Babylon 5. You know, I haven't seen enough of that to actually be able to kind of get a grips on it yet. I've gotten to the, you know, far enough in the series where it really starts getting better. Like, because of course all sci-fi series I feel when they first start out kind of get a little rocky, but that one, you know, it's good. And just never went back to it. It's hard to binge watch those shows unless you have a serious amount of time. Understand Red Dwarf exists? It definitely does, in its own cosm of space with its own particular cult following. It's funny. I mean, it's just not my bag of... It's almost like seven layers of memes already at that particular time and period that I'm just not ready for. I put the mackerel head on here, I think, right? Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy I still haven't seen. I read the books, but that was it. Ooh, hello. Is that actually action? Or is that my imagination? Just my imagination. Discworld, Terry Pratchett. Terry Pratchett, who is a big fan of the game Oblivion. May have jumped the gun here. I think I was trying to go for bigger fish than I really had. Let's see what else we got. People are fishing up there. What are that? What is that? Those birds? What are those over there? We're about to find out. We'll see what this world looks like. Oh, this is so weird seeing it in first person. It's not the same thing. Walk right over everything. There you go. It's a very cool little world, though. Got the fire, you know, the open fire over there. And they are birds. Okay. I want to go where here? Okay, so there's a little bit of a drop. A little bit of a drop off. Right where that divot comes in. I think? Yeah, so it's gonna be like here-ish. Bird! Go after the bird! The bird knows something! The bird knows too much! Okay. Kind of D&D adjacent, I guess. Well, and I know the oh, what's the name of the series? I was just talking about it the other night. Dragon Neckcrest. It was it was a novel-based series first, and then they adapted it to D&D years ago. Had Raistlin as one of the mages. You weren't allowed to read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy when your wife was trying to sleep. You were laughing too loud. That's awesome. Colac 7, what the fuck are you doing? Get off of that book reading. Okay, we're going to go a little bit up, down, there. And we'll see. We're in fairly shallow water. That wasn't what I was expecting, but are we on that kind of right where I want to be, though? Okay, we'll stay here. Dragonlance, thank you. Yes, Dragonlance series, which came back. And I think they released a new redone expansion pack. Flint Fireforge, that was one of the dwarves in that, wasn't it? Sounds familiar. Okay, let's try something here. Let's see how this lake behaves in a different season. So if we do the same thing, and then we try, morning's fine. Let's try evening in autumn. And we'll try the same spots we were at. Why? Because I'm a sucker for habit, I guess. Big drill in use. Really? They go back in the back there? Oh, they're going for northern back there. I see. But there is no snow on the ice, so that's good. But I still want to kind of hit. Let's do like here-ish. See what we get. If you had just one more wish, you would like a tasty fish. Why do I feel like that's a quote from something? What is that a quote from? Love that sound. Crunchy, 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 crunchy. I think we will... Let's just try... Just to prove that there are fish in this lake first. We will, try yield, bloodworm. The dolphin from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Fallacy. Wow. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy said that? Why do I not remember that? Oh, this is real shallow water. What am I doing? This is stupid. I mean, there could be fish here. There'll be little tiny fish here. Oh, no they're not. Oh, that's a bigger one. What's that now? Woofda! There we go. Whitefish, 368 grams. Yes! Now we have something of size! It's the song in the intro? Really? Oh, see, things I... That's not from... Oh! Maybe I have heard it. Thank you! Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'd like to thank everybody in the audience for their continued faith in my fishing skills. So this was because we changed the time of year. So we're in autumn, and then we changed the time of day to evening. So now we have all these big fish that have moved in to the shallows. We're learning is what we're doing. Oh, and we're not going to be able to do this with this rod too much longer. Yes, we are. Ooh! Brook trout. 410 grams. Almost half a kilogram. Almost. Not quite. Press Control to lock, unlock flashlight position. Right, I can turn the flashlight on? I don't even know how to do that. So I think I have to do this. Is it this? We have to zoom in. Then I do this. Flashlight effect is on. Okay. Is it Control Shift? Control F? Control something? You told me something, game, and I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. Oh well. Tommy Luco! Wait, is this Linux? This is Linux. Oh yes. This is Linux, and this is Pro Pilkki 2, so it's about as weird as we get. So it's a... it's a very... I wouldn't even say it's indie, but it's definitely indie. But we're running it on Linux and Lutris. Yep. Good to see you, by the way. It was the farewell of the dolphins saying to humanity, oh, as they were leaving Earth. Too bad humans don't know dolphinese. There you go. That wasn't as big as the fish I had earlier. What's this bullshit? But see, we're going to have to learn this flashlight function now. So we had a couple big fish move through. Don't tell me that. Oh, whoa, that was somebody. I saw that. I saw that. I saw it happen. I saw it happen. Come on. Come on. Come on. But this is like, how's my weekend been? I was doing this. I was actually out ice fishing. So on Saturday, I drove out to see a friend of mine who lives out in lake country. And we were out fishing in a portable snow tent and or ice fishing tent and fishing for trout. And we got 2 rainbow trout. We were also off outside of the time period. So just like we're fishing in the evening and we're seeing, you know, we're catching into fish right away. We were fishing in the afternoon and we weren't catching anything. But we did eventually end up with catching some fish. It was really cool. It was a lot of fun. How was yours, by the way? How was everybody? And also to anybody else who wishes to tell me what their weekend is. Fishing is one thing you can't see yourself enjoying. It doesn't make any sense. It's like trying to convince somebody they like baseball when they don't. You know. What happened to all the big fish? What's this bullshit? The bite lasts for 2 seconds and then that's all I get? That's it. I'm switching colors on you. This one. You've been playing a lot of poker. Really? Now, is that virtual poker or real poker with people and talking, possibly drinking? Because these things don't exist. Oh, you do the virtual poker thing for real money? My cousin used to do that all the time. Like, I knew guys that used to do that quite a bit. It's a thing. Like, that's a hobby. That's a serious hobby. I think, do they still... You made $800 in profits? Nice! Do they still stream that on Twitch, too? Like, is that still... Or did they take that down? I thought it was still a thing that they allowed. I didn't think there was any reason not to. Because it used to be, like, everybody'd watch it. Yeah, okay. Well, fucking hell. So what am I supposed to do with this light? Oh, that's what it is. Oh. Okay. That's where the light position comes from. Oh, regulated gambling is allowed. Gotcha. I thought I would see more of these fishy come through. Okay, we're going to trade out to something a little bit shinier. Because we're later in the evening. Let's try you. See what that does. But yeah, I'm trying to think. Is there anything else like that that's on there? No, it's basically just like... It's just called the Poker Channel, if I remember right. And that's all it is. It's just Twitch's channel is just poker, though. I didn't think they covered like they covered like blackjack and any other type of like, I don't know. Am I trying? Oh, there we go. Trying to think of. Wow, I can't even think of gambling games right now. I gamble so little. Woo! There we go. Whitefish. Okay. The spinny one. Roulette. You missed everything I said for the last 30 seconds. You know, it's funny. Oh, your headset disconnected? Yeah, it's funny you should say that. Mine was doing that all day today, at work. Which surprised me because I fully charged it. And it's right here. And I just had nothing but problems. Problems. But it kept disconnecting constantly today. Not that it's related, but it's just like... So what I said was, I was trying to think of, do they have any other sort of gambling on Twitch? And I was trying to think of the rotating one, and I couldn't think of the name of roulette. But like blackjack, or... Whoa. 442, we're cleaning up on the whitefish. This is cool. Okay. And we are in, like, what, 2 feet of water? Not very deep at all. So to keep this in mind. So now I'm kind of curious of what kind of fish are here if we went to, like, the season we were at and came back to the same spot. Poker is a skill game? Well, I think you have to know how to play, which I call that a skill. And then you can increase your skill level as you go on. But it's like, most games are a combination of skill and luck anyway, I mean, to be honest, but... It's almost like taking advantage of your opportunities. Yeah. But it's like knowing what to do when you're presented with good and bad alternatives. Which is a skill. In general. Odds even out of, let's say, 1 million hands? Yes. Someone who has no idea what they're looking at over 1 million hands will have a significantly worse time than someone who knows how to take advantage of certain opportunities. Come on, I just want one more of those very nice fishy fish. Oh, no. They left me alone. Okay, let's try this same spot. So where are we? We are, right by the dock here. We're at night, of course. Let's see what this is like. I'm just kind of curious what different weather conditions do. So that's at night. It's evening. Let's try autumn in the morning and see if we get the same kind of rush. Usually play about 3,000 to 4,000 hands a day. Play about 7,000 hands each day. Well, okay, so then how long does it take to play a hand? Would be, I guess, my next question. So we're gonna go back to the same spot I was at, like right around here. There's some weeds right in there I think I've fished before, but... You play... you're hardcore, so you're able to keep track of 4 tables at the same time. That's like an MMO. That's like the same skill set you have for like raiding in an MMO, I feel like. That's what it seems like to me. Because there's just so much stuff you have to keep track of that how is it any, how is it any different? It's very similar. Then you can get those numbers in. Yeah. Then it's just law of averages at that point. Yeah. Unless you're one of the really poor individuals who just have just a horrible recognition of what kind of hand you have. Okay, so now we're in autumn still in autumn. We now have snow cover, and we're in the morning. I'm a geek when it comes to this kind of shit, so I apologize. Nobody's here in the morning, huh? Okay. Let's try different bait. You're probably in the top 7 to 8%? Not better though, too lazy to study. 7 to 8% is, while it looks like a small number, is still dealing with a lot of people you have to compete against. But it's not really, I guess it is competing. Is it still considered competing if it's virtual? Because you're still playing against other people, I guess. But I guess those people would also be on the other end of the screen, so to speak. Yeah, I can imagine. There's no fish in this water. What? Especially where the site you play on has a leaderboard where people who play the most get a good financial bonus. Oh, so everybody wants to be there. That's pretty hardcore, though. You're getting to the point where you have to declare it all on your taxes. Or maybe not. I don't know. I don't know how any of that works. Okay, I'll try a different color. That's where things get interesting. Let's try the shiny one that I had before. That was, oh, green's not going to show up well in dark colored water. 1%? Really? If you bother to declare it. No, I was just saying, is it considered a form of income? If it gets to be. I'm not sure if there's a tax on it specifically. I just don't know. Yeah, like I know my taxes. I barely know my taxes in the country I'm in. Oh, somebody saw it. Come on. Oh, there we go. Oh, cool. So it's all just aha! Ooh, brook trout. Okay, so this hops in the morning too. Good. Only if I didn't have this. Oh, if only I didn't have this other job. You'd be like 1% tax on your income. Well, I couldn't do that. That pressure would drive me nuts. What's this? There we go. What kind of perch is that? There's a little larger. Not great. I'm getting there. I had a cousin, like I said, I think I said that already. Cousin used to do that all the time. And actually was able to be on, did travel for it and went to one of the professional live poker tournaments. And did pretty good. All these ifs. If I didn't have a job, if I wasn't married, I wouldn't have a job. If I wasn't married and didn't have a job, then I'd be able to just play poker all day. That's just straight up trout. 666 grams. Okay, what's the conversion? Damn it. So, 664, excuse me. 23 ounces, that's fine. Okay, so that's not terribly, that's still only like a, that's not very good. It'd be nice to get to a kilo, it really would. We could almost switch up to a different, next 2 years I can't quit as a sponsoring your wife. Need a job for that? Yep. Makes sense. Unless you really hit that, unless you hit that big money. That big money. Who knows what that big money is, but that big money, you know. I don't know what I'm talking about, but it just sounds like that's something you should be saying when you're involved in poker. Yeah, but then you gotta hit that big money. You play cash games only? Never big wins, but steady stream. You know what? That's nothing wrong with that. A steady stream of income is a heck of a lot better of a game plan than trying to go for big money. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Clearly. Is my... Yeah, that bloodworm's shot. This is where it gets kind of fun. Because then it's like... And again, this game is on mobile. And this game makes so much sense to have on mobile. Who has a hobby that makes them money? Most people don't. It's true. Well, I mean, yeah, it's rare. It's rare. I mean, Twitch makes money, but it really doesn't. It costs more money than it brings in, of course. Oh, that went down. Okay. All right. All right. We get to go up a rod. So we go to here. Now we know. Now our big monies. Now we're in big monies coming in. Not big money, but I mean. Okay, it's all relative. I don't know. I should use the jig I was using though. Which was in here in this tackle box. Let me use the little orange one here. You only started originally with 80 bucks in 2013. So then there's like a budget you have that you're using for gaming, right? Kinda, sorta. God, that was a good one. Whoa, and somebody's already hitting it. I think. Oop. Can you not? There you go. Don't tell me it's all about the color. Oh, for Pete's sake. Oh! Oh, fuck. I know you're here. I know you're here. I know you're here. Bite it. Bite it. Bite it. Bite it. You made about 120,000 since? Just playing a bit here and there. Not full-time except for about 1 year before you met your wife in 2015. Well, that's a nice side gig to have. It really is. If you can keep it going. And don't, you know, suddenly blow your entire wad on one, you know, bad series of events. I'm gonna see if I can trade this out. I want to have that lure. I don't want that rod, though. Alright, we're gonna change you to you. This gets to be time consuming, and this is where you would, you know, obviously run out of time trying to switch up rods and switch up lures and all that kind of stuff. Now, switching rods is quick, but taking a lure off of one and then putting it onto another. See, and then speaking of hobbies that make money, so I kind of got back into sort of the, or not got back into, but kind of had the ice fishing bug kind of hit me this weekend after fishing. And that's an expensive, this is an extremely expensive hobby if you have to do it outside. Honestly, before you met your wife, you were rather done with your poker workings. Okay, no one's gonna judge you. No one. Come on. Oh, yeah. Yes. No, we're losing it. Holy shit. This is the kind of fishing I wanted to see if we can hook into. What's this? Oh, that's a big boy. Ah ha ha. It's a rainbow trout. And that is... So that's a couple of pounds. Easy. Must be. You believe in the tickable things like booze and women? What? You don't say. Tell me it ain't so. Who does that? No one does that. What sort of ludicrous things do you spend booze and women? Who? That's an unknown. That's not normal thing. That's what everybody does. And cars. Well, see, that's, you know, that's why I kind of do it. Yeah, it's 2 pounds and some ounces. Some ounces. Not bad. Not terrible. Are the cars still in shape? Do you still have the cars, I hope? Cars aren't terrible. Have an investment. Well, no. Cars are a horrible investment, but I mean... Oh, wow. Okay, here we go. No, that's... What is that? A roach. Oh, you sold 2 cars and crashed one. But now you've got the one you want, right? Which is a Toyota Sierra station wagon, of course, because that is what every conscientious enthusiast wants to own. I know. I'm just kidding. Obviously the most expensive one you wrapped around. Crashed it, did you? That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Toyota Corolla Hybrid, yes. I think we've gotten bright enough out where they've moved in. This seems odd. Oh, you crashed a Mercedes E-Class? Oh no. But the Toyota Corolla Hybrid, what was the one I was trying to think of? What's the Toyota that everybody gets all the time that's the hybrid? It was like their big hybrid. Not the Vive, what was it called? I can't remember now. But like I didn't think it was maybe it was the Corolla, but there was another one I thought that was like one of the first real big hybrid / electric cars you could get. No injuries except for your car and your pride. Come on, where are these bigger fish? Again. You were completely sober, so it was just your pride. Well, that's good. It's good you came out of it safe, too. You tuned it to knowing it was a sleeper car? So did it just kind of go out of control because of traction kind of thing? Oh, it was a 96? See, I don't know my Mercedes at all. At all. Like, I know no frame of reference on them at all. You forgot to pay attention to take the right exit? No! Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. Okay. It's one of the old school ones with the round front lights. I think I know what you're talking about that. Big long front end to it. What was it? V8, V10? I don't know what they put in those cars. There's no more fish in this river, are there? Okay, so what we have learned is this has a nice morning bite and a nice evening bite. In the middle, we've got to go someplace else, I think. There was oh, you had an AMG engine in it, so that I've heard of. The thing ripped. Oh, well, 550 horsepower. That's right up there. For a V8, what was the size of the V8 then? Was it like a 4.6 then? Is that what it would have been? Or would it have been bigger than that? Look at me trying to talk like I know my cars. Would it have been kind of like a 62.5? What's that? It was smaller than that? Really? What do they put in those? In 96, I thought they still put like big engines even in the Mercedes. Okay, if this doesn't catch anything here, then... Oh, okay. Nothing too big. Okay. So we can... Cyanide popsicle! It was a 4.2 liter. Cyanide, what's going on? How are you? Good evening. Welcome to ice fishing, because I've got it on the brain now, as you probably saw over Twitter. But 540 horsepower out of a 4.2, that's a lot. That's a lot! But they currently put the 5.5 liter in it. Okay, so maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Cyanide, what are you up to? How was your... Exhausted? Oh no, did you just get off work or are you still at work? Usually you're still at work, and I try to entertain as best I can and do a piss poor job of it. Let's try a completely different lake. So we've learned things here. You just got off of work? That's good. Krieger Sari, what's all this then? This is ice fishing and Pro Pilkki too. Very Finnish. You come from a very car-centric area? Oh, really? Okay. See, and I wouldn't know. I wouldn't even know what that means. Okay, let's go back to... And we're just doing practice sessions, but we had that was a lot better run for this time than we had before. Specifically F1 and Rally. I was talking about Rally with somebody around here. The place where I was ice fishing this weekend, they do one of the Subaru rallies around his location in the snow. So Rally is one of those things I always found fascinating. Let's see. We could do just open ocean. That's a nightmare. Let's see. Metsalampi, that looks like a nightmare too, but we could try this one. Let's try this one in the autumn. In the morning. That seems good. Right? Anybody care? Does anybody have a particular lake they like? We have a couple here. There's all these different locations we can choose from. They're pretty interesting. You grew up near Spa-Francorchamps, and one of the currently best rally drivers was my neighborhood when we were kids. Really? Cool. I don't know any of the drivers. I don't. I'm a lost cause when it comes to knowing who people are, but I think it's kind of fun. We want to get there. No, we don't. We want to get here. I think. Let's see what people are fishing for here. People fishing down here? No, they're fishing in the weeds. We can do that. Rally drivers are absolute nutbags. Oh, I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine. I mean, you have to be that insane to do some of the things they do. In some of the cars they drive. But yeah, for those of you coming in, this is Pro Pilkki 2. We're running it on Linux because I know it can run on Linux, and we just wanted to prove it. But this is one of the few games, or one of the first games I started really posting on YouTube way back in the day. And if you look at my YouTube channel, Pro Pilkki 2 is some of my most popular videos because no one plays it in the US. Or very few people do. Or maybe more now, but they didn't at the time. And yeah, a lot of people were really interested and there's a big scene about it. It's very much it's like a very underground cult classic. Still played. And you can go get it anytime. It's available on the Play Store. It's available for download. It's on the Windows 10 store, all sorts of places. But you have to if you want to send it. You have to if you want to send it over, or send it every corner with one side forest and the other side 300 feet down a cliff. Yeah. Those sort of things I'd like to enjoy only in video games, and that's about it. Oh, we're in really shallow water. Yo. That's the guy. And then we're also the fisherman that we are right now has a voice, and he likes to chime in. And we do have a flashlight. Okay, let's do a little bit of this and see what we got here. Let's see if we have anything here. We've gotten fairly lucky on these past couple lakes. Slippery ice can't run, which means it slows you down if you're doing the competition mode. We're just practicing. How do you safely cut a hole in the ice? You use an ice auger. It's thick enough you can walk on it. You drove one time with this guy in his car and literally shit my pants. Oh, you went with somebody who is actually driving like that? Were you able also to keep track in the notebook while you're doing it? Oh, that's not a big fish. They must not. Well, we'll give it one more shot here. Let's see. An ice drogger. Yeah, no, it's the ice auger. Oh, and I didn't switch the auger out. So we are using the smaller ice auger right now. There is a larger one. But right now, if we run into any large fish, we probably won't get them out of the hole. I didn't even look at the lake information. What is the story on this? Lake Metsalampi is a small artificial lake in North Ukraine. The lake has dark water color and a muddy bottom. The only deeper area in the lake is an old riverbed. In the summertime, the place used to be used extensively to grow carp, but the fish are never left in the lake for the winter. Interesting. Fishing. The most common fish in the lake are perch and crucian carp. Mostly they are small, but a possibility of getting record-sized fish still exists. The roach are more rare and can be found near the river. Other species play a minor role. In the midwinter, fish activity can be low time to time because of low oxygen level. Okay, that helps. Now, it was a practice run in the area we live in, so no need for Copilot info. That's good. So you didn't have to start saying, soft egg over left, or whatever it is. Overall, fishing games seem very popular. Also, Russian fishing is a very popular game. Russian fishing is insane. But it also looks like a lot of fun. To make an hole in the ice, I just punch it like it's Minecraft. Oh, do you now? Or like it's something out of Bloodsport. Oh! You would have dug it though, Craig. So, well, everybody probably would have too. So when I was ice fishing on Saturday, the guy I was with, we drilled holes, and then he had an ice saw. So we connected the dots and made a square, and were able to sight fish. And that was really cool. So we didn't use any sort of equipment to look to like any radar or Vexillar thing or underwater camera, nothing. We were actually looking straight down to the water, which was about 18 feet deep, and we could look all the way to the bottom. It was rad. Or you would sip your pants and let it flow. Well, yes, but it won't go through 4 feet of ice. You could try it though. I need to, let's see. So low oxygen level. Low oxygen. Oh, there's stickleback in here. There's small fish. And we're in early. So, okay. So this is a lot of small fish stuff. So where are we? Well, we're right outside the weeds. There's birds there. There's a bird there. I see. People have been fishing here. Sounds cool. Sounds cool. Does it sound cool? Depends on how much beer you had. Even then, well, I mean, no, I mean, we were on top of 11 inches of ice, so not that deep at all. So maybe if you pissed hard enough, you could piss through the ice. Yes, maybe. Maybe you could. Maybe you could. I want to... Let's try... No, let's stay here. Give it a shot. We hooked in some bigger fish. In Oklahoma it might be? Did I just lose that fish? The fish got away. What the fuck was that? What do you mean the fish got away? Georgia was never cold enough to freeze lakes, except maybe in the mountains? Really? I'm obviously not serious. Look here. Everything needs to be experimented and tried. We don't know until we can test it. You loved ice skating on lakes? I've never ice skated. Only rollerbladed. Oh, getting there. It's perch. Still not that big. It's still not that big fish I want. We should try to find a lake with salmon in it. That's what we should try to do. Oh, you did? Yeah, that's another one. I never played hockey when I was a kid either. Soccer. Football. That was what I played. Like, I mean soccer as in soccer in the States, football everywhere else in the world. Sport. I never played like American football. I have a hankering for larger fish, and this lake is not going to do it for me. So I think this was a mistake. We're going to quit. We're going to try a different one. Okay, what about this one? What's this? Oh, this is out in... That's out in the ocean. I don't need that. What's the... Maybe? Ooh! Perch, zander, whitefish, pike, trout, roach, roughy bream, silver bream smelt, Ide, rudd, rainbow trout, salmon, viparus, everything on burbot. Okay, best times to catch the zander or the perch are early autumn or late spring. Autumn, there's also whitefish. Trout are rare, but decent. Oh, good. Well known for all of it. All right. Quick variations from deep to shallow makes an interesting place to fish. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, let's start here. This sounds great. Yeah, football, obviously. But in the winter, always also some hockey. I got you. Well, then I did things like run track when I was younger too, but that doesn't exactly count the same way. So, I want to go where the people are. No. Yeah, I kind of want to be here. Everybody wants to be there. Why? Maybe I do want to be there. Maybe I do want to be there. Maybe that is the thing. Because there's what? There's the edge. There's that, and then on the other side of that. I want to be on the other side of that. Because there's that. Go here. Come here, punk. Go. Alright. I got it. Getting really frustrated. I'm trying to rebrand. What? You're trying to rebrand so you can do rip and ship streams, but I can't think of a fucking name. I want to be where people aren't. But winter always. So you want to rebrand. You're trying to rebrand yourself? Rip and ship streams? Can't think of a name other than Cyanide Popsicle? Gosh. Don't ask me. I suck at names. Oh, the collectible card games. I see. The Ripachu. That's actually a pretty good one. You may have to go to find some game with a name generator and then just bastardize it somehow. I think that's how people do it. You want to be more universal? Studios. Universal Studios. You want it to be... So, you want something like... Something that's appealing but stern. Something that's stoic but exciting. Something that's not... Yeah, I got you. You had to Google what Rip and Ship even is? I'm not even sure if I understand Rip and Ship streams. What are Rip and Ship streams? Hey, look, I'm 44. Let's not... why are we bringing up age? I just had a birthday. I'm going to start getting depressed on stream, and now I'm going to start moaning. Nobody wants that. Hey, okay, I gotcha. Is it Pokemon related? I didn't know that. I didn't know this. I buy product, I resell product, and open them in the stream. Oh, that sounds pretty crazy. But I have no idea what sort of name would work for something like that. But you gotta have something that's a niche, something that tells people what you are, or not. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. There's so many names out there right now. And then you gotta have it something around a rebrand. Black Terra Games, as in Black Earth. Could do. That's too universal. I want universal, but not that universal. I want niche, but not that niche. I want, you need a modularized Pops the Ripper. Yeah, I don't think that's actually probably already taken. But still universal. Nobody likes the blood rooms here? What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, somebody wanted to... God damn it. Stupid. I've used these before. These kind of bobbers. They're just... They're just a little tricky. Somebody's there. Somebody's got to be there. Fine. Fuck you then. We'll try something else. Stacked pulls. It's 2:40 a.m. Not really being serious. So don't take any of those names. He wasn't being serious about them. They're not serious names. They'll never work, and real life. Don't even pretend. Stacked pulls gaming. Does it have to be gaming on the end of it? Could you just have something like stacked pulls? Or would that be too far? The line is way too stiff for this lure. It won't work correctly. Oh, well, shit. Oh, it is fucked. I can't use this one. God damn it. Taking out gaming isn't a bad idea. Everybody uses gaming, but it usually means that if you say that anywhere else, then they know you're a streamer, which might be a good thing for you, or it might not be what you want to do. I'll put this shitty lure back on here because I'm going to switch rods back to the one I was using, and then I'm going to use that to try and get the fishes. Get the fishes! Is that a dog in the game or in real life? I can't tell anymore. It's all blending together. Stacked circuit gaming? That could be okay. Stacked circuits? Stacked circuit? Does it have to be a circuit? Of course not, Connor. We're trying to think of names. Right. So, stacked is always a good thing, right? And stacking the deck kind of thing. Because it's... Okay, I'm going to sound really stupid. So these are cards you're opening. Yeah, because it's CCG. I was thinking... Every time I hear CCG now, all I can think of is video games. I don't think of actual collecting cards. So you're dealing with the cards on stream. You could do Rip and Tear, which would be a Doom reference. But I think that's probably already taken. Something Pandora's box, because you're opening them. Doctor stacked. There you go. Say doctor. Add a doctor, everything makes it better. See? Perfect. There are no fish in this lake. There are no fish in this lake. There are no fish in this lake. Nobody can see this lure either. Colossal card or carousel card. Because carousel also implies changing things out and in. I'm going to try blue. I hate using blue, but blue might work. It won't work in dark conditions. It won't work under snow like this, but I don't give a fuck. I'm just going to drop it in there, and we'll see. It's on a red lure. Not that that makes any difference. There's a shit ton of fish in this lake. So why? Did I just pick the wrong place? Maybe. So we're going to go up a little bit. Particularly if there's Xander in here, because they act a lot like walleye. Or they are essentially larger walleye. Fire Rips. Dr. Fire Rip Colossal Stacked Games. That's, see, put it all together, and it makes it work. Kind of like a square peg in a circular hole. But it will work! I think. That's it. We're going really, really light. This game does teach patience. It's not something I'm good at. Colloquial Ripper. I like it. Endorphin Rips. There you go. Dopamine hits. Dopamine rips. You're just kidding? But that's the name you gotta have. That's the ticket right there. Don't turn it down. Turn it into strength. One thing is, like, as I've aged, I've developed arthritis. Sucks. In just certain digits in my fingers, which just is miserable. Cozy Nerd Rips. Okay, now I kind of like where that's going. Particularly if that appeals to... I mean, that always makes it seem okay. That almost sounds like an ASMR channel name. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Cozy Nerd Rips. Today... This will be more of a shiny foil pack that we'll be enjoying our audible experience of. So remember to turn your volume up slightly louder than normal. BRB. See? Already perfect. Why am I way up at the top water? That's stupid. Just trying to drop it down. Somebody, oh, it's just the water's just doing it. Oop. I'm also not really jigging, which is probably part of the problem. I was getting so lucky with just like fish hitting it right when I was on the drop in the other lake that now I'm just kind of gotten lazy. Fuck it! We're finding a new location. BBC boxed bag cards. Which then takes it on to a whole another level. Awesome. Awesome. Let's just move a little bit further inland. I like the, where's the ear licking? That's later on. It's later on in the stream. The ear licking is later on in the stream. Where I just basically eat a bowl of macaroni and cheese close to the microphone. That's all it is. Let's see. Why is this microphone cord trying to do weird shit? Oh, I should also announce that there wasn't any stream on Sunday, and there probably won't be any stream on next Sunday either, because I'll be traveling again for a little bit. Trying to get out of town again, just because it's been so damn cold, but we're not going anywhere warm. Oh, it warmed up. It's -7. It was -16 earlier, which is, you know, -7 is -22 degrees Celsius. Let's see. We'll try this. You miss California? That sounds like the beginning of a song, Tommy. Be careful. Oh, there's somebody. Come on. Come on. I know you're there. I know you're there. Come on. Come on. Come on, you little bastards. Bite it. Bite it, damn it. Here in Ireland, it's 48 Fahrenheit. Really? That sounds nice. You hate Cali. I wish I never came back. That's where you are in Cali, aren't you? There are good parts of California, but there are many bad parts of California. There. Finally something. Not great, but not bad. We'll take it. 48 degrees here. Oh, I missed the rich people area where my mother-in-law lives. You're talking about... Okay, is that like La Jolla? Or, what am I trying to thinking of? Beverly Hills? No, that's not California. What am I thinking of? And raining? 48 degrees and raining, I could take that right about now. That'd be nice, as opposed to the -10, -20, -30. Calabasas. Okay. Is that north or south? I don't even know. Okay. I'm swapping. I'm swapping! You miss Washington State? Oh, there you go. Well, my brothers lived there for the longest time. Let's try a perch lure. See if this works. LA, where all the people live who don't want to be in Beverly Hills. I don't know. LA is also a place you end up sometimes as opposed to wanting to go there. I feel. Maybe I'm wrong at that. A lot of people probably would disagree with me about it, but It felt like that for me when I was traveling through and stayed in LA. And again, parts of LA I like, parts of LA I don't like. But New York City, see, that's where my wife lived there for a long time, and both of my girls are out there. So we travel there and visit quite a bit. But then most of my folks were all in California, in Southern California, and San Diego. So I used to go there all the time growing up. Come on. Why can I never get the lures to work? You're not helping me, buddy. The burps are scaring away the fish, clearly. Oh, yeah, so in San Diego? Never had a problem in San Diego. I always loved visiting. I liked hanging out there. Well, then I was really lucky when I was a kid, and I had two brothers who lived in Hawaii for a little while, so I could stay with them. So I got a couple chances to visit them for a week or two. Well, and then they moved back to the States. And then there went that free room and board. Well, free room. The board wasn't free. No, you don't like this either? All right, fine. Fine, fine, fine. I'll fish where everybody else fishes. Fuck it. We'll go over here. It's also getting later in the afternoon too, which means we might have a little bit more of a difficulty. She and her husband bought a house in Hawaii for their vacations. Nice! Where in Hawaii though? Because there's some, I mean, like on the Big Island, or is she in? Are they on Honolulu? In north or south? Yeah, extremely loaded. Not only to buy the house, but also to stay there. Because it's expensive living. That's why visiting. I was happy to cut whatever costs I could. Haven't seen him in 4 years, gotcha. Here you go. Alright. No. No. Let's do... Sure. Just guessing right now. Boop. Yeah. Your wife clearly downgraded when marrying you. I know the feeling. I live as a disappointment. No, I'm just kidding. Nobody. I shouldn't have left fish to find fish. That was stupid. You make good money, but not LA 1% income money. No. See, stable income's still a nice thing to have. As long as you don't need to, you know, scrape the skin off your back to get it. I just end up turning old and gray. That's what it did to me. This is also not working. I'm just getting impatient with it, which I shouldn't, because one of the things it said is there's a morning bite and there's an evening bite. We just haven't been fishing long enough to get to the evening bite. So, that's probably part of it. Switch back to the lighter rod. I don't like that one. Try something, a different color, try a different color, try a different style, different shape, different bait. Very exciting stream. So you need to wait for the right time by drinking beer in between. Yes, that's exactly how that works. And hope you don't pass out in the ice house and wake up when it's the next morning anyway. If you're in an ice house. If you're out in the ice like we're doing, you don't really want to pass out in the ice. Bad things will happen. Things will freeze off and drop off. Somebody here? Nothing, huh? Okay. Where's all this Xander it talks about? So they're probably going to be way over there on the other side. Let's go see what we can do about that. Run, you fool, run! There's a way to walk, I guess, but I don't remember how you do that. So later in the day, is this kind of what I think it is? Is this the broken up? Yeah, it is. So let's try right around here. Oh, there's a big drop off right there. Okay, so it's here though. I think. So here-ish. Right? Yeah. Right around here. I think I'll just go over a little bit. Interesting. There was an indicator. I've never seen that before. I don't know if you can see it. There's a little tiny indicator on here. Oh, I'm probably covering it up. It's right below my camera. It's like a stamina meter. I think it is. Okay. So sure. Why not? Who cares? Actually, wait. I should probably give it decent bait. Now that I think about it. Put some fresh bait on it. Although, yep. We'll see. Okay. We'll see what we hook into, if anything. This is just to see what's kind of going on. But this is definitely your mindless game. I mean, sort of, but not really. If you're really good, you'd take notes. And there's probably dozens of websites. Oh, hello. Probably all sorts of websites on the internet talking about how the best strategy to take in Pro Pilkki 2. So there's Ruffy here. That's fine. We can fish for Ruffy until we start getting something bigger attracted. And then we shall switch. That's my concept anyway. There's no wind either. It's very quiet. Very nice. Relaxing. Also, too, I'm not really getting way too aggressive with the jigging here, which I probably should be, to at least start attracting fish. But meh, we're playing practice mode just so I can learn the fish again. Now there is another ice fishing game on Steam. I don't know if Pro Pilkki 2 is actually listed on Steam. I'm kind of curious now. I can't imagine it is. Let's take a look, shall we? Don't start yawning now, buddy. We've only been on the ice for several hours. Helps like I can actually spell. No. There was a game that came out that's a lot like it called Ice Lakes. But Ice Lakes copies, well, it doesn't look like it copies a whole lot. But it's definitely a much better rendered high def version of this. But I haven't seen anything else to really match this. And this is, this runs on a toaster. So, I mean, playing it on a tablet, playing it on a phone is easy enough and can run on almost any kind of hardware. But it's just got a different feel to it, which is why I've always enjoyed it. It had all the pieces in the right place, I thought. And then it just keeps adding features as time goes on. Fucker. Oh, fuck. There we go. Little tiny fish. Little tiny fishies. Mm-hmm. What's that, roach? Yeah. Indeed. You'll pass in the snow fishies? No thank you? What? What is this nonsense? You cannot not have to have the snowfish fishy experience. I still want to hook into we did hook into bigger fish. I don't know why I'm getting so excited about that. This is just kind of unusual. You love cold, but fuck snow cold. Well, I've gotten more and more used to cold as I've gone on. I went out for a walk today and just my insulated shirt, whatever it is, and it was like, you know, -16 or whatever. Gotten used to it more so now than I have in my entire life. So I don't know what that says about me. I think I just started to lose it. I think I'm starting to just mentally give into the fact that I'm just going to be constantly cold for the rest of my life if I continue living here. But yeah, I don't know. These things happen. What the fuck was that? Oh, there was something down there. There's just a ton of roughy and perch and stuff here. Well, little tiny fish. Okay, so where are we right now? I kind of want to move a little bit deeper into the river channel here. So let's go there. That's about as central to it as I can possibly get. But this has been one of the colder winters. We got a ton of, just absolute ton of snow to start with. It's still there. I mean, we didn't have a chance to thaw it out, and now we're just dealing with less heavy-duty cold. Where I was at this weekend, at my friend's place, in the morning when we got up, it was 40 degrees below in the morning. Seriously, seriously cold. Holy shit. Well, this takes a different approach. This is we are very much in the drop-off. Let's do, yeah, no, we can do this. That's fine. I just don't want to use this lure. That's fine. Okay. Let's try this guy maybe? But I don't know if I can use shrimp with this guy. And you only get so many shrimp. Obviously, you don't want to carry a whole lot of shrimp on you because obviously it's just shrimp. I've never used shrimp fishing, to be honest. All sorts of other types of bait. Bless you. But not that. Okay, let's see what we got on the bottom. This may take a bit. But we'll see who's down there. If anybody. But then tomorrow, I'm going to just try to keep the same schedule for a while, but I wanted to rotate out Mondays to be something fun. I just don't know what that'll be, but I kind of want to keep it in line with some of the other games we play. Gosh, but I want it to be something buildy fun kind of thing, but I don't know what it'll be. So that may be up for grabs until I can figure out a game we can settle into, because I'd like to start settling into a couple of games we can actually finish, so we can keep playing them at least once a week. Then it's kind of a little bit more knowing what to expect per stream. That's my goal. Wednesdays are still the only day for workout streams at the moment. I like to keep those going. I haven't been working out much now that I've kind of backed off of that. Now I just don't do it. But tomorrow will still be Final Fantasy X, so I am gonna keep that still on the radar because that was fun last time we were playing it. I enjoyed it. And then Thursdays will still be survival games of some description, but we'll play them for longer than just a day. So Stranded Deep for a while until we can kind of get further with that one, and then trade that out for whenever we're comfortable. But the first Monday, I don't know. I don't know what to do for it. So we'll see. And Skyrim streams will still be on the occasional Sunday. Do those when it's kind of quiet. After, trying to get back into writing. But this Sunday, of course, will be canceled. But because I'll be out of town. How about if I just dead stick it? Just stay there. What are you going to do? Huge fish. Just huge. No, nothing. Maybe they just don't like the shrimp. Sacrilege. Maybe it's the color too. I'm going to stay in this spot though. At least until we kind of wrap up stream here. Not everybody's bag, I know, but let's see. Actually, you know, let's see. Is he on tonight? He should be. It's Tuesday in Australia. Good. Turn-based Tuesday. He is on tonight. Okay, we'll wrap up here in just a second, and then I'll give you over to Valiant Cheese. I hope he stays on. Oh, fine. I just am not a big fan of this lure, but we'll use it anyway. And we'll use the trout bait. The dough bait. Catch me something. Even though there's no fish in here that will actually go for this bait. Now that I think about it, that was a mistake. So, but I gotta remember this lake because there are, what did it say? Eel pout in it? Did it say eel pout or called them something different? I've always wanted to catch eel pout in real life because I've just been fascinated by them. I've never seen one live. So one of those fish that is kind of like, I don't really have a bucket list, but I have a bucket fish list. And that's one of them. Bless you. Jeez, gesundheit. I don't know what it is in Finnish. Okay, fine. We'll just go directly on the bottom for a bit. See if anything hits here. Nothing will hit. Okay, and we'll slowly reel up and see if anybody decides to attack it. Yeah, nobody's really picking at. Oh, hello. Okay. I'll try the bloodworms have always been the best. And that's just because they just started getting wiped out. Can use you. I think. And yes. And the only reason I'm using the big spoon is because it's so deep and I think it's so dark that I think it'll be difficult otherwise. It's like playing with an underwater cat. Still not getting anything though. All right. This will be the last time. So I'm going to use the one last cast. It's never one last cast. I'm that guy. All right, change you out for this. Okay. Let's see what snaps my line. Oop. Oh, hello. Oh, there it is. Something there on the bottom. It's just going to be a roughie or something, but nothing too terribly fun. Yeah, I think that's good enough for us. It's past 9 o'clock. I think that'll do it. Obviously, we proved that Pro Pilkki 2 can run on Linux. It's one of my little favorites. Proton products. Fun little game. But yeah, so that's me. That was Pro Pilkki 2. It was one of the games I cut my teeth on YouTube. And like I said, if you're ever curious about some of the YouTube videos I did on that, you'd be surprised, like, how many views? Why does he have so many views on this ice fishing game? My God. So it's kind of fun that way. Anyway, thank you very much for everybody for hanging out tonight. I appreciate the company, appreciate visiting and chatting. That's the other reason I picked this game, is because it's a lot easier to chat while I'm not really doing anything on screen. So again, Young Krish, very much thank you for the follow. Everybody, thank you for all the hydrates, and thank you all for hanging out tonight. I will be sending you over to the Valiant Cheese. So that's going to be... He better still be online, or I'll be really upset. Because I haven't had a chance to see his Turn-Based Tuesdays in a while. And he's playing Massive Chalice. And Massive Chalice is a turn-based game. And pretty hardcore. If I remember correctly, it does multiple sort of legacies of characters and things like that. So that's what we will be doing here shortly. Let me just make sure he is going to be online. Please don't have last. Hey, Dayspring, what's going on? I was about to raid Valiant Cheese actually at the moment. I was just about to go offline, Dayspring. Sorry. I was playing Pro Pilkki 2 for reasons. I don't know why. Good to see you though. let's do it. What's a shield mode? Defend your what the whatever. Out Valiant. All right. So we'll go raid him here. But thank you so much for watching. It's been good to see you. I'll be back tomorrow. And back tomorrow with Final Fantasy X. We'll go back into that. So you guys have a great rest of your night. Have a great rest of your week if I don't talk to you. We'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.
.67, but maybe it's like fit to window? Fit to page. Yeah. Whoa. What is going on here? Okay, so fit page is not... it's not super responsive. And I guess that's fine. That makes sense. Like, a lot of people aren't just... If I make this 100%, can I resize it? No, it's still... Okay. Well, it's good to know. It's good to know. Let's get rid of the GIMP stuff. Hey, Day Linux. How you doing? Hey, Dayspring. Welcome. Oh, thank you for the raid. Sorry, I'm not very good at paying attention. I'm learning some Krita here. I've not really used it before. What was this brush? I liked using this brush. Please tell me more about what this brush was. Yeah, so I guess I have to make note for future me. It wasn't just like this pencil here, but scaled right up, was it?